In this video, let us discuss some numerical problem related to impedance. So the first problem is find the input impedance of the circuit in figure. Assume that the circuit operates at omega is equal to 50 radians per second. So the value of omega is 50 radians per second, and this is the circuit. We have to find the input impedance, which is represented by Zin from here. Okay, so first let us see how the circuit components are connected. Here you have an 0.2 Henry inductance connected in series with the 8 ohm resistance, which is actually in parallel with a 3 ohm resistor connected in series with 10 millifarad. So the parallel combination of this 3 ohm plus 10 millifarad and 0.2 Henry plus 8 ohms will be connected to this 2 millifarad capacitor. So we are going to find the total input impedance in steps. So let us start from here. So first is Z1, we take it as the impedance of 2 millifarad capacitor. So Z1 is 2 millifarad capacitor, impedance of 2 millifarad capacitor, and Z2 is series combination of 3 ohm resistor with 10 millifarad capacitor, impedance of series combination of 3 ohm resistor with 10 millifarad capacitor, and Z3 is again impedance of 0.2 Henry inductor in series with 8 ohm resistor. Now let us start with Z1. Z1 is 2 millifarad capacitor. Z1 for a capacitor is 1 by j omega c. So substitute the value of omega and c and calculate the value of Z1. Next is Z2. Z2 is 3 ohm resistor in series with a 10 millifarad capacitor. So impedance for a resistor is same, Z is equal to R. So 3 plus, for a capacitor it is 1 by j omega c. So again substitute the value of omega and c and simplify this, we'll get Z2, and Z3 is again impedance of 0.2 Henry inductor with 8 ohm resistor in series. So resistor value 8 plus, for an inductance impedance value is j omega L. So substitute the value of omega and L and find out the value of Z3. Now we have Z1, Z2 and Z3. So the total impedance can be obtained by Z1 plus Z2 parallel with Z3. This branch and this branch are in parallel. Okay, so simplify this and find out the value of total impedance. So next problem, determine V0 in the circuit shown. So this is the circuit. We have an 5 Henry inductor which is in parallel with a 10 millifarad capacitor. The total impedance of this in series with the 60 ohm resistor. So before finding out the value of V0, we know that all these values are in time domain. We have to convert this into frequency domain or phasor domain. So let us start from this voltage source. So voltage source V of t is given as 20 cos 4t minus 15. So the phasor for this can be written as 20 angle minus 15. So this is the phasor, and omega value is 4. Next is for impedance of this 10 millifarad is, it is a capacitor. So impedance of a capacitor Z is equal to 1 by j omega c. Substitute the value of omega and c and find out the phasor equivalent for a capacitor. Similarly, we have a 5 Henry inductor here. So this 5 Henry inductance has a impedance of j omega L. Substitute the value of omega and L and find out the phasor equivalent. So this is the frequency domain equivalent for this circuit. Here this is in time domain, this is in frequency domain. Now again let us start to simplify this circuit, we have to find out what is V0 here. So for this, again we have to find out what is the impedance of the circuit. So let us consider again Z1 is the impedance of 60 ohm resistor and Z2 is the impedance of this capacitor and inductor connected in parallel. Okay, so Z1 will be 60 ohms. That's it, because impedance of a resistor is R. So we'll try to write the relations for, so Z is equal to R. If it is a resistor, then impedance is actually equal to the resistance. If it is an inductor, that is L, then the value of Z is equal to J omega L. And similarly for a capacitor, Z is equal to 1 by J omega C. So this is for a capacitor. So Z2 is minus J25 ohms parallel with J20 ohms. So this is Z2, and now to find out V0 we can just apply the voltage division principle, because you can see that these two branches are in parallel. So across these two branches we will have the same voltage V0. So if we can be able to find out the value of voltage in this Z2, we can find out what is the value of V0, right? So Z2 is, we have find out what is Z2, that is the impedance, parallel impedance of this capacitor and inductance. So voltage division formula is V0 is equal to same impedance divided by total impedance into the source voltage. So we have to find out the voltage at impedance Z2. So substitute the value of Z1 and Z2 and Vs, find out what is the value of V0. Now this V0 is in phasor domain. Converting this into time domain, so V0 of t will be equal to, magnitude is 17.15 cos, what is the value of omega? It is 4. So cos 4t plus 15.96 volts. So this is how we will be solving the problem. So this is the next problem. So here we will use star delta transformations and simplify the circuit to find out the current in the circuit. So this is the circuit given. So the circuit is already given in phasor domain. You can see that the value of inductance, capacitance are in complex numbers. So the circuit is already in phasor domain. If you compare the previous problem, you can see that R, L, C values are given in time domain. So we have converted this time domain into a frequency domain equivalent. But in this problem they have directly given the frequency domain equivalent. So we can just move on to the simplification. So the first step of simplification is, we can use the star delta network to simplify the circuit. You can see that the terminals A, B and C, that is nodes, are given A, B, C, right? So this forms the delta connected circuit, A to B, B to C and A to C. So the circuit is actually in delta form. It is in delta form. We can convert this into a star. So star like this. So this will be A and this point is N and this is B and this is C, right? So here we'll convert this into first a star domain circuit. So the formula for converting delta to star is, so ZAN is equal to so if you draw the equivalent circuit, so apply the formulas for delta to star and find out the value of ZAN, BN and ZCN. Now after finding out AN, BN and CN, the circuit gets simplified like this. Now we can directly find out what is the total impedance. So ZCN is in series with J6 and 8 ohm and ZBN is in series with minus J3 ohms. So 12 ohm and ZAN are in series. So this is the total impedance, 12 plus ZAN plus ZBN minus J omega 3 parallel with ZCN plus J6 plus 8. Okay, so simplifying we'll get the value of impedance here. So next is we have to find out the value of current. Again apply Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. So value of V is 50 angle 0 and Z is, we have find out the value is 13.64 angle 4.204 ohms. So simplifying we can find out the value of current.